Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Coming up in this video, I'm going to be sharing our curriculum this year for second grade, and it's pretty much going to be just language arts and math this time. In an upcoming video, I'm going to be sharing our fourth grade picks, and then in another video, I'm going to be sharing what we do for family subjects. So that's basically everything else, like history, science, and all the other extras. But for this video, we're going to be going into second grade math and language arts, which I call our skill subjects. But also in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a free opt-in printable that you can get. All you have to do is just sign up for my email community and you'll get it free in your inbox. It is a weekly lessons printable that you can keep track of your curriculum weekly. And I will be sharing more about that with you at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that once you get through all of the language arts and math that we're going to be doing this year. Hey there, and welcome to Our Humble Den. My name is Samantha and I'm mother of two. If you're new to this channel, you'll find that this is a ministry for homeschooling moms who need help with their faith to grow stronger, help raising their kids to grow stronger in Christ, and tips for keeping going even when homeschooling is hard. And seasonal fun also for you and your kids to enjoy together. If you relate to any of these things and want to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to this channel. And if you're anything like me and you need to set alarms even to remember to feed your kids, go ahead and also hit the bell to receive notifications when new videos drop. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get into today's video with our second grade curriculum. Okay, so let's get started in the language arts department. My second grade daughter, she's not quite gotten to reading full sentences yet. She has a lot of trouble with remembering the phonics sounds and everything like that. And so this past year, her first grade year, we were doing the week by week phonics packets. It's for K through third. If your child has been having a hard time with phonics sounds, I would recommend this book a lot. It's really helped her out. Before I get any further along with our language arts, I'm also going to be sharing what we did with my son and when he was in second grade when we homeschooled. He is a child who is pretty advanced in language arts and reading came naturally to him. So I want to give you the option of language arts curriculum for children who have difficulty reading and the phonics sounds and everything like that, and then a curriculum we used that was really great for kids who are more advanced in that area. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before I forget. We will be going over that as well. After that, we are going to be moving on to Horizons, Phonics, and Reading. This is book 1, but this is for second grade. The reason I've chosen this book is because Horizons has been very good to our family. I'll talk about it later when we get to math. Horizons Math has been the first math where it's not made our kids cry. So I wanted to go ahead and try out Horizons Language Arts this year for the phonics and reading. And here's a little bit of the inside. So basically what they're going to be doing is seeing the picture and then the first sound that you hear. Each page is its own lesson. So this first page would be day 1. In addition to reading, for phonics and reading, we'll also be reading small beginner level books like I Can Read and Step Into Reading books. If you see me kind of glance, I've got notes. So if you see me kind of glance off screen, I have notes that I'm reading so that I stay on topic because I'm a bit of a drifter. So I get off on tangents and so I have to stay focused. So yeah, so that will be what we're doing for phonics and reading for second grade this year for a child who has difficulty with phonics and the sounds that every letter makes. Especially, she's really having trouble with the vowel sounds because they do their rules to the vowels and it depends on whether there are combinations and whether there's an E on the end, the vowel changes, things like that. So that's pretty much her difficulty. We're really going to focus on her actually reading full sentences and maybe even paragraphs this year, by the end of this year. That is our goal, and I highly recommend making goals as well. Next up is handwriting. This year I've decided to try my hand at the good and the beautiful. So I chose handwriting level 2. She's really good with her handwriting and letters, knowing which letters are which and how to write them. This year we're gonna work on keeping the letters from floating and sinking. It's really something that most people work on for first grade, but we're really gonna buckle down and make sure that she has all of her letters, basically what I call the floor, the dotted line I call the counter, and then the top line I call the ceiling. So I want to make sure that she's all of her letters are on the floor, that they don't go past the ceiling, and that any like H's, they don't go past the counter. So I've heard a lot of good things about the good and the beautiful handwriting, and I've never used their anything the good and the beautiful yet. So I'm pretty excited for what they have to offer. I've already looked through it. It comes in a spiral notebook. Well, in addition to writing, they also have the child draw a picture with a flower or planter or faces in each frame. So on top of handwriting, it's also penmanship and skills as far as holding a pencil and how to handle a pen or a pencil. But then there's handwriting practice. Here they would copy the trees in the box below. Next, I'm going to be showing you what we're going to be using for spelling and sight words. I've gone ahead and gotten the sight words and spelling workbook, and this is for ages 6 to 8, which this falls into with second grade. And basically what they do, let me show you the first unit. So they've given the first week's spelling words here in dotted line, in traceable font. So the student would trace it and then write it below. And then there are 4 pages for each unit. So that gives you, if you wanted to do spelling every day, that would give you a page a day, and then say your spelling test on the 5th day or a free day for spelling in with this option. And then also what they do is they use the spelling words as sight words as well, where you would end up learning, obviously, if you're spelling them, you're going to be able to read them as well. So they end up being sight words at the end, and it gives a quicker time for reading as well if your child is having a harder time reading. Next up in our list here, it's called Easy Grammar Grade 2 Student Workbook, and it is from Wanda C. Phillips. She does all of them. We will be doing it every day as a kind of foundation for language arts, kind of getting her going on sentence structure, capitalization, punctuation, everything like that. And so if I will show you the first page, they have perforated edges, so you can tear them out as you do them. So here we've got, if you see close, there's capitalization. So you would capitalize a person's name, and they give you the name, and then you would pick which letter to, they would pick which letter to capitalize. Alphabetizing and then sentence combining. They go to day 180, so it's definitely something that you would add to your school day every day. And that's what I do. Okay, and so then with my son, when he was in second grade, we did a program called Winter Promise. It's definitely a great first homeschooling language arts study. It's basically school in a box. It comes with everything you need for phonics, grammar, spelling. It comes with everything all in one place. You don't have to fish around, and it was really great for me just starting out. We went ahead and did that for first grade, and he did it also for second grade. After second grade, it really doesn't come with everything you need anymore. So if you're first starting out and you have a kindergartner, first grade, or second grader, I would recommend Winter Promise if you're just starting out, because it is great for just everything all in one place. And you can get it in physical form or ebook. I went ahead and got the ebook. I printed everything out. This is the file that I put it in. What we started out with was syllables and sentences for first grade and second grade. After that, it's paragraphs and pages. The guide teaches you everything you need to know about how to teach your kids. And so that's what we used for second grade language arts. Like I said, he started with first grade with Winter Promise. So it's basically meeting your student where they are. If they are beyond sentences and syllables, then you move on to paragraphs and pages. And then after that, it's short stories. But it's winterpromise.com. You can find them in the links below in the description. But I believe that's all for the language arts. I'm very pro easygoing with homeschooling curriculum. I don't really buy or use a bunch of descriptive things. I'm very much meet your child where they are, and anything that they can't do, I set aside. When I first started, I wasn't like that at all, and I thought, oh, we have to do all the things all the time. And now it's very much, we have all the time to get everything done that they need to. I mean, with my son, he started homeschooling first grade. My daughter started kindergarten. And I plan on homeschooling until they graduate high school. So we have all the time to be able to fit everything in that they need to. And I'm not really in a hurry to match where public school kids are. You know, my son right now is a bit beyond where typical third graders are with language arts, but he's about right where he's supposed to be with math. And my daughter is a little beyond what typical first graders are with math, but she's a little behind where typical first graders are. So I'm very much meet your child where they are, and don't let the distractions of what the world says interfere with where your kid is, because I don't want to put the pressures on them needlessly. It doesn't take very long to get a groove. The first couple years, you're pretty much figuring out who your kid is as a student. And so it is pretty ebb and flow as far as what they can handle and what they can't. But once now we've gotten to a point where I know where my kid's at, I know what they need, and if you're in that spot where you don't know for sure, you know, what to go about doing, I would recommend Winter Promise. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to what we're doing for math. We've tried several different math options in our 4 years of homeschooling. We have tried Ibotta, we've tried Masterbooks, and now we've tried Horizon. And this will be our second year using Horizon. And like I said, it's the first time where it's not made my kids cry. And I thought, well, that is definitely a win, and we will continue using it until it doesn't work anymore. But if you don't know, Ibotta is more of a traditional school structured curriculum. It's full of very straightforward problems, and it's on worksheet form. And then Masterbooks is more of a Charlotte Mason type study, where it's more of hands-on learning. You learn measurements by actually using measuring cups and things like that, and that's great. And that kind of worked very well for my daughter in kindergarten, but she was very advanced. It was for both of them. For Masterbooks, they were a bit more advanced in their math, and they didn't find it very interesting. And then with Ibotta, it was a bit too hard and too structured. So we tried Horizons, and it was the best thing for us. So this is what the second grade Horizon math book will look like. There's book 1, and then book 2. So first part of the year, second part of the year. They're very colorful. It's standard worksheet type. You know, you count them, put the number in, the missing numbers starting at 0, and the first few pages are always pretty review. Probably in November, I'll do another video of how we're doing with all the subjects and what we're able to do, what we're not able to do, what we changed, what we took away. I wouldn't really put much stock into having to finish every single page. I don't think that's very realistic for anybody, really, and it's very stressful to try to get everything in. So that is our language arts and math for second grade. That's what we'll be using this year. coming up very soon, I'm going to be doing what we have planned for 4th grade. And then after that, we're going to be doing the family subjects like Bible, science, history, geography we're doing this year. And those are the subjects that we like to do together as a family. Okay, so then, like I said, there is a free printable available to you. I have created it 2 different ways. So I have the long version. I have student subjects here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, week number, beginning date, end date. Basically what I do, this is pretty good for the 2 kids that I have. What I would do is 4th grade language arts, 2nd grade language arts, 4th grade math, 2nd grade math, and then I do family Bible, history, science, and then extracurricular activities that we have planned like art or things like that. That's the long version, just 1 page. And then you'll also receive 2 pages if you need more space. So it will be like this. And so you've got, and if you even have more kids, you can print this out twice and use it for however, I mean, you can even print this out for each kid and put all of the things that they're doing that for that week individually. But then there's the longer one it's still the week number, the beginning date, the ending date, subjects, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The other page has Thursday, Friday. And I didn't show before in the other page, you can do the day, you can see there, the day number and then the date. So you could just keep track by a number of school days you need for a particular year, like 180, or you can do by date. If you have it set up to where you have school particular dates, and then there's also a notes section. It also has the 8 spots with the half a spot, so 9 total spots. Yeah, so that link is also in the description below. You can get them for free by joining my email community. It's a place where I give you extra special things, free printables, information that you wouldn't get anywhere else. I write in there things that I don't blog about. It's the extra encouragement and motivation that you need to keep going as a homeschool mom and a mom who is raising kids to be stronger in Christ. Okay, so that's it for this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you want to see more content like it. You can also find me on Instagram. That's kind of the behind the scenes of what we do with homeschool. You can find me on Facebook. I have a Facebook group that you can sign up to. It's basically where you can reach me best is through email and through the Facebook group. I have all of those links down below in the description. And the Facebook group is pretty much about just for homeschool moms who need encouragement, help with curriculum, help with behavior issues, everything like that. I also have parties in there. I have printables that are available to you where you can't find them anywhere else. And so I do want to encourage you to find my Facebook group and join. It's very new, so there may not be very many people in it, but it'll be a tight-knit group for a while until more people come. And you'll get me pretty much one-on-one if you join now. It's very small. Like I said, I just started it. So this video is very long. I do apologize. If you kept going until now, maybe we should be best friends. I don't stay on track. I do try to stay on track as best as I can, but I do talk and ramble, and I do apologize for that. But I just wanted to say thank you for making it to the end, and I hope some of these or all of these were good for you, and that you can use them for this year in your 2nd grade journey. And until next video, I'll say goodbye, and thank you so much for watching.